What is up, y'all? What is up? What is up? What is up? It has been a really long time and I'm finally back making another video. Like, I'm finally back. So much has changed in my life, in the world. I mean, as you can see, my hair looks completely different, probably from the last time I made a video. But you guys, I'm glad to be back. I'm glad to be making another video. And my goal is to be more consistent. We're kind of in that sports dead zone, so it's not a lot going on. Although women's basketball is going on, the WNBA is on right now, so make sure y'all tune into that because they can use as much support and viewership as possible so that they can continue to grow and things like that. But it's a really dead zone. Other than that, I mean, there's no NBA, there's no NFL, there's no college, anything. So it's kind of just the WNBA right now. So I think a lot of people are kind of just, just trying to see what is to come with a lot of these different things, kind of starting to, this is a fun time to kind of project like, oh, who do y'all think is going to, be the best team in college? Who's going to be the best team in the NFL and the NBA? X, Y, and Z. So right now, you guys, I just want to take some time, first of all, to see if you guys watched the Espys, because the Espys were so good. I really enjoyed it. I felt like it was just a good time to like honor a lot of the things that really made sports so prolific and so exciting to watch this year. And one of them being the LSU women's basketball team. Y'all, I don't think we're really going to appreciate the LSU women's basketball team until years down the road, because I really feel like they're going to catapult and like put women's basketball on a new trajectory. As you guys know, most people watch the college game. A lot of people didn't really watch a lot of people watched the women's game more than they watched the men's game, and they said that was one of the highest viewed games of all time, So I mean, that was a really, really big deal. And like I said, I don't think we're gonna really understand how big of a deal it was until years down the line, and we'd be like, oh, that was the moment when women's basketball went up through there. You know what I'm saying? So anyhow, as I said, watching the Espys, you guys, I'm so proud and so happy that Angel Reese won Breakthrough Player of the Year. I mean, as a woman in college basketball winning an Espy, that is crazy. Crazy, you know what I mean? Especially as an African American woman to be able to do that. Like, I'm so proud of her. I know a lot of people wasn't really feeling her because she wears, she's very, on the court, she's very, she's very like that. So I could understand, but at the end of the day, man, I love her. I love what she does. I love what she brings to the game. I love the whole LSU team. I like Kim Mulkey. Like, I'm excited, so excited. I don't think I've ever been this excited to watch women's college basketball this year, man. That LSU team looks loaded, so I'm excited to see, what they're able to do, how they're able to build chemistry with so many, like, dogs and so many stars in their own right on that team. But yeah, shout out to Angel Reese for winning that Espy, y'all. I mean, what else is there to say? Like, what else is there to say? She's really doing her thing. I mean, she's also getting that NIL bag, and it's so nice to see that, athletes and college athletes can finally capitalize on what the value and the money that they actually bring to these universities and schools and colleges and things like that. So shout out to Angel Reese. Shout out to her NIL situation. Shout out to her getting the Espy. Shout out to everything that's been happening for her as a result of her just being herself. And I think that's something we can all learn. Just be yourself. Being yourself, it pays off. It definitely does. So shout out to her on that. One last thing I wanted to talk about, another highlight from the Espys that I really, really was like, oh, this is lit, is that LeBron James said he wasn't going to retire. If you guys watched, y'all would have seen like LeBron was kind of like, first of all, his speech was amazing, was immaculate. Like, he went up there and he was kind of like, he's never cheated the game. And I can honestly say that. And keep in mind too, y'all, I have never always, that didn't even make sense. I haven't always been the biggest LeBron fan, you know, but as I've gotten older, I've just grown to respect him, you know, as a businessman, even as a basketball player. And so another reason why I didn't really like him is because I'm a Hawks fan. He was always on the East, so he's always beating my team, or like we just never could get over the hump. So I can't, you know, I can't like you. You're the ops, you know. But yeah, so LeBron pretty much got up there. He was saying, you know, he gave 100% to the game. He's never cheated the game, and that he basically was like, you know, the moment I can't give 100% to the game, then I'll be done. But he was like, nah, like I can still give 100% to the game. So I'm still in this thing. So that's really cool to see. And I think ultimately it'll be really nice to see Bronny and LeBron play together. Like, I think that would be cool. Even if they're not on the same team, but still being in the NBA together, like with your son, I think that is wild. And I mean, LeBron's been playing like 20 years. So that's crazy. Yeah, it would be really, really nice to see that. And I'm excited, you know. I can't really imagine. I mean, I've been watching LeBron for 20 years, you know. I can't imagine the league without him. It's going to be weird. It's going to be, I don't know, the ratings might go down. The NBA's product is getting a little shaky, you know. They're going to have to figure it out. They're going to have to figure it out and figure out how they're going to, I feel like they're trying to do some rebranding. You know, I saw they're doing the in-tournament, I mean, the in-season tournament, stuff like that. They need to do stuff like that because I just feel like the last of the Mohegans. LeBron is one of the last of the Mohegans, you know, like the Kobe's, the Brons, the Jordans. I mean, the people who's really like on a whole nother level. And it'll be nice to see another person who kind of fills those shoes, but I wonder who that'll be. Because I like the Joker, but that's not it. You know what I'm saying? We know, like, he's probably going to end up being one of the greatest players, right? But he's not like the most exciting person to watch. You know what I'm saying? So nonetheless, y'all, the Espys was lit. Melo, shout out to Melo. It's crazy seeing a lot of people you grew up watching retire. I guess I'm getting old too. But yeah, shout out to Melo. Shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to everybody. Man, yeah. So anyhow, I'm not gonna ramble on. I'm not gonna make this video too long. I just kind of want to show my face and give my opinion on some of the highlights from the Espys, especially LeBron and Angel Reese. Those were my two favorite moments. Y'all tell me, what was y'all's favorite moments? If y'all watched the Espys, what were your favorite moments from the Espys Awards? And also, what are some things you want to hear me talk about? You know, I'm about to start getting in my bag football. We're gonna start talking about all kind of stuff. Like at first, I was just talking about a lot of Georgia things, but now I'm about to start talking about everything. And I'm really going to be highlighting, like I said, women's basketball. So y'all stay tuned for this content. I got a lot of stuff coming on the way. Thank y'all for tuning in with me. And until next time, I'll see y'all. Deuces.